Ates Kuslari, Firebirds. Most street children do not reach the age of 20. It cannot be said that those who saw it lived. Drugs, violence, sexual harassment, hunger, the fate of street children is either prison or grave. 5 of these children managed to resist this fate, calling themselves rootless, the Firebirds, the oldest of which is 13, the youngest is 6 years old, 1 girl and 1 autistic. 5 street children who find a 40-day-old baby in a garbage dump and tell how they turned from rootless to firebirds. Will cover the stories of children resisting hardship, pain and fate against all odds. Ego. Man can't be trusted. Elif and Arhan are an engaged couple who love each other very much, and their biggest expectation from life is to get married and build a happy home. The routine of their lives is disrupted by Arhan's tragic deception, and Arhan is faced with a debt that is very difficult to pay. Their lives in psychology will turn upside down with this news they receive on one of Arhan's business trips. While debt, which is almost impossible to pay, has turned their lives into a nightmare, the offer made by Arhan's boss Sybil will change their lives forever. Benim Adim Farah, The Cleaning Lady. The Cleaning Lady is a thrilling and emotionally driven character drama about a whip-smart doctor who travels overseas for a medical treatment to save her ailing son. However, when the system fails and pushes her into hiding, she refuses to be beaten down and marginalized. Instead, she becomes a cleaning lady for organized crime, using her cunning and intelligence to forge her own path in the criminal underworld. Khan Sasaklari, Blood Flowers. Khan Sasaklari tells the moving story of a Dilan and Baran and the marriage they are forced into to end a blood feud despite the hostility of those around them, igniting a passion that will either blossom into love or bring devastation. Baran must put aside hatred of his enemies to save his brother and overcome the guilt he feels over an attack that killed his mother, as he seeks to bring peace to a family baying for revenge. Destiny comes calling when Baran's uncle reveals he has tracked down those who attacked his parents. But his uncle hides a terrible secret. He is laying a trap and is actually the person behind the attack, hoping to get his hands on the family fortune if Baran were to take revenge and go to prison. When Baran finds himself incapable of killing and his brother volunteers for the task, he realizes the only way to end the feud is to marry the daughter of his nemesis. When he discovers this is Dila, a woman he once met and was attracted to, he is torn between his love for her and hatred of her family. Despite their family's hostility, they wed and a new life begins. Dilan and Baran gradually realize that the spark they initially felt between them is said to erupt into a powerful passion which will either blossom into love or bring devastation. Sipahi, The Soldiers. Korkut Ali Turkoglu, the most talented agent that the MIT has recently trained, reaches important information about those who planned the events established on Turkey after an operation full of action and intelligence. In line with this information, Yildirim, who was withdrawn from the field and whose successful operations in the past was taught as a course in the MIT school, is recalled to duty. Surprises are experienced in the operation carried out by Korkut Ali and Yildirim together with a talented team. Destiny, he brings together Kenan and Korkut, who are the anti-terrorism commissioners in the country after abroad, and the duo's work becomes very difficult. The manager's structuring, supported by the dark forces of the West, has become a clear threat to Turkey. Bloody terrorist attacks are taking place in Turkey that will create chaos and lead the people to fear and panic. The Turkish economy is going through various tests, and the most vulnerable points of the country are subjected to cyber attacks through metaverse, dark web, crypto communication systems, and internet systems. This complex and complex enemy, it also actively uses a wide variety of groups within the country. The Sipahis of the National Intelligence Organization realize this danger and react quickly.